Hey guys, welcome back. Board Bob here. So we got our refining all set up. I pulled that plant out that was over here. I moved the tanks over, got it kind of all organized. Um, this plant I have used before, not gonna lie. I pulled this over as a blueprint. I said I wasn't gonna use a whole lot of blueprints, but once in a while, man, you gotta kind of bite the bullet, and this was one of them. Just easier to have just plopped it down than it is to go through and design it all, and you know, over and over again, what have you. So we're making pretty much all of our fluids now. Um, we've got the ones that we need all stored in tanks. We're starting to produce stuff. We went ahead and we set up our plastic and our sulfur production so that those can just feed right on up in and start to feed our blue science. So we've got those all up here. I have not put the final belt into sulfur yet, because we got plenty of sulfur in our chests right now. So I want to use that up before we go ahead and do our sulfur. And we basically just run it on through undergrounds. We'll pluck it off with inserters, but right now we don't need that. I've just been letting that cook. We've been cooking through different technology research as I've gotten this all set up. So now that is all done, we can start focusing on what's next, and we can start to make lasers. For lasers, we need batteries. That's the only thing we're not making yet that we need for lasers. And batteries are sulfuric acid, copper plate, and an iron plate. Electrolysis and all of that. And they're done in a chemical plant. So we already have iron plate coming down here to make our sulfuric acid. So we just needed to have copper come down. So I brought a line of copper down. We'll see. I was thinking about putting it just over in this area, since we're gonna add on. We're gonna keep running this main bus out. I put a few more balancers in. We're just going to keep running this main bus out. So that's kind of my plan. So I figured we'd put lasers right in this area. Our pollution's spreading quite a bit up here, but that's okay, because once we get lasers, we can really start taking this territory and holding territory. We can go a little bit more crazy on building more coal plants. We're getting down there on our ores and stuff, so we're going to want to start worrying about taking some serious ground so that we can get some of these resources. So let's get down here, let's get our batteries started so we can get a stockpile of batteries, and we can get this going. I think what we'll do is we'll use this space right here to start making our batteries. And let me see what the crafting speed on these is. Every 4 seconds we get one. We need how many for a laser? We need 20 for a laser, and lasers are 20 seconds. So I think if we do 4 to start, that may do us. We may need more. If we need more, we can just kind of add on. So I'm going to come, and it doesn't matter where we put our iron and our copper in. We just need to come in properly with our sulfuric acid. I'm trying to see. I think we want to do 2 rows, so I think I'm going to put them so that we can come pipes up either side. So then we're going to want that, and then we're going to want that, what? Let's do this. And then we can do this. 1, 2, 3. Because then right, we can do this. And then bring that out for our sulfuric acid. Now we just need to bring in a line of we need to bring in copper, and we need to bring in iron plates. And since it's a 1-to-1 on those, what we can do if we have splitters, yeah, there they are. And we'll put that there. I don't know if we'll need copper for anything else, so we're just going to go ahead and split it off. We probably don't need it for anything else, but what we do want to do is not be stupid about where we put it. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Right? And then we can, there we go. All right. So now we just need to bring that over. Oops. Oops. Right. Fat fingers today. Man. Okay. There we go. Off by 1. Alright, well, not a problem. Because we can always dump those in by hand. Ta-da! And then we can add more of these if it comes to it. Go down here and get our sulfur, or our sulfuric acid rather. Tap into that. What do we got? Same spot. Yeah, we got some biters that are moving in this area. There we go. Now we just tell it to make batteries. Right? And it's 1 and 1 and 20. So that should keep up just fine. And since we're going to need, what is it? It's 20 batteries per laser now. 20 glass, 12 batteries. Even so, even so, because we're going to need them for other things. So let's do this. Let's go ahead. And copy that. So now we're gonna have to make a couple of chemical plants. I don't know, waste 100 rounds, right? All right. So we need a couple of chemical plants. What do we need for chemical plants? Looks like we need glass, steel, and electric motors. I'm pretty sure we are making glass at this point. Glass. Steel. We're gonna need some more bricks, I'm sure. So just grab some bricks. What else? Pipe. Yeah, we're gonna need pipe. And we're gonna need electric motors. Well, pipes are not on the bus. So we'll just go over here, grab some pipes. While we're over here, we'll grab some electric motors where they're accessible. That ought to do us. All right. And it looks like we have room if we need it. Just barely enough room for one more if we need to. So, there we go. Okay. We'll go ahead and let that cook whatever's left. Because we can always use them. None of this is really a waste, because as we expand, we're going to need more of them anyway. So it should make 2 more after this one. And then we'll snag that up. Alright, let's go make some lasers. So, we're going to need electronic circuits, electric motors, batteries, glass, and steel plate. That's all on the bus. So we are good to go. So let's sit this down. Tell this lasers, and let's see how much of each we need. So glass, steel plate, and electronic circuits. We're going to want to bring those both in. You know what? We probably want to bring, well, the trouble is we can only bring 4 belts in and have a factory be able to access it if we put things in a row. Unless we double up some belts. So if we doubled up, the motors and the batteries, and then we did the electronic circuits, the glass, and the steel, all as single belts. We have 4 belts coming in. So we'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'd have to do and then 1 out. And then we could do the same thing on that side. Factory, or another assembler. And then we go like this. Right. And 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we said we would do glass plates and electronic circuits as singles. Oh, we don't have any electronic circuits. Let's grab one. Right. And let's grab a battery. So, glass, steel plates, electronic circuits, motors and batteries, and then glass, which we don't have any more of, but that's okay. Right. And then if we turn that sideways, we could extend that out as far as we needed to extend it out. So let's go ahead, blueprint this. Actually, there it is. Let's get rid of it because I forgot power poles. Oops. forgot flipping. Oh, that hits everything by itself. Right? Yeah, that hits everything by itself. We don't need the ones in the middle. Dummy. Alright, now let's blueprint it. Let's get rid of the chests. Great blueprint. Pick all that up. Now we can just boom, boom, boom it right there. Give ourselves some space. There we go. All right. So now where's our glass? There's our glass. Let's extend this out. And you know what? Tired of doing it. Alright, I need more belts. And yes, I know they're on the bus. It's just easier to go over here to get them, because I can pick up full stacks of them without having to try and get them off the bus and try and end up with a bunch of inserters on this at the same time. So much easier with bots, even if they're nanobots and they go away. Alright, so now we need to bring down glass, we need to bring down iron. So let's look at glass first. Oh, and I would love to know how we end up with one all the damn time. Should have picked them up while I was there. Oh well. It's so weird to have one, because they work in pairs. Well, most of the time. I mean, sometimes I guess not. Anyway, whatever. Alright, glass. So if we split there, right? And then we come down. There's glass. and we need green circuits. So let's split the green circuits. I have to start making a bunch more green circuits. Ah, oh well. We'll just have to dogleg it. Because we've got the space already made, we might as well use it. Alright, so that's green circuits, that's glass. Batteries are coming up from the bottom, so we need electric motors and steel plates. So electric motors are in there. So we can do it here. And then we do that. And we do that. And we're gonna go right. Where are they? Electric motors. And we're gonna come down with electric motors. That way we're not taking our regular motors, just our electric ones. Holy, they really smacked on us there. Oh, okay, big biters and spitters looks like. Okay, so this is why we need lasers. That's why we're working it. All right, now we need steel plates. And steel plates are here. So if we split it there, oh, you sucker. Alright, fine. Oops. Dummy me. There. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And we said we were going to put motors and batteries on a single. Well, we got batteries already on one side on a single, so we're okay. Nice. So if we bring green down, and then we bring glass down, and then we bring that down, right, and we jump over. That'll be our batteries. And then that'll be our steel. And then we want to bring that and that over to there. Will that reach? No, it won't reach. Reach from there though. And then we just have to plug it in. Yeah, they're really liking that spot. Oh, okay, there you go. There's why. We had a base move in. Alright, not a problem. We'll come up and take care of that sucker in a minute. There we go. And if we wanted to, which I think we do. Oh, and that was the other thing I did, speaking of which, is I upgraded all of the assemblers to assembler 2s. Alright, we are out of belts again. But that's easy enough to solve. Go get a pile of belts. What else do we need? We probably should get some undergrounds while we're here. Get on the belt and use the belt. We're going to start putting concrete down soon, or at least bricks, so we can move around a little better now that we've got all of our basics covered. All right. Bada bing, bada boom. We got lasers. What are we not getting over here that we need? Why are you not producing? Oh, because batteries. Not getting enough batteries. Alright. Well. Fine. Right? Is that what we decided we needed? Yes. I know, the transport belt's in the way. We will fix that soon enough. Because... there. And then... there. And then... and then along came John. Oh. I go off on my own every once in a while. I come back usually. There we go. And I don't think it's an issue of sulfuric acid. I think we have plenty. I think it's just a matter of how long it takes. Why are you not producing? I'm confused. You have... don't you? Why is it not picking up? Why is it not putting in? That's strange to me. Oh, because it doesn't need them right now. And it doesn't need them because I didn't do that. Because I'm stupid. There. Now we should have a lot more batteries. I was only making half what we should have been making. Alright. So. Let's start storing our lasers. Now hopefully we'll start getting enough batteries. Let's make sure these ones are working. Do we have any batteries on us? We should have batteries on us. Alright, looks like everybody's working. It's just a matter of waiting to get enough batteries up here. These guys are working as fast as they can. Yeah. Alright. That gives us a few. Gives us 40. We can get started. Alright, so we want to go over here. And we want to grab ourselves a bunch of telephone poles. Now, we are not building... I guess we should be. We're not building medium poles yet. Because medium poles are kind of a pain in the ass. Medium poles require small iron poles. And they require sticks and copper, which means we've got to make a place for that, and then we're going to make a place for that. Whereas, we got a shit ton of trees. Alright, what is this? Different kind of boiler? Oh, create steam from water using electric energy. That seems kind of counterintuitive. Is it perpetual motion? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't think it is. That's the electric furnace, which will be nice eventually. That's rocket fuel, isn't it? Oh, that's rocket fuel from water. Nice. Alright. There we go. It looks like something is sucking up our copper. Oh, our green circuits are sucking up our copper. Yeah, we're going to have to definitely start making more green circuits and stuff. This will get us started, though. Everything will kind of balance out a little bit once they get caught up and those chests get filled. Meanwhile, we got enough. We can start changing over our borders to lasers. Yeah, we're going to need a bunch of telephone. Anyway, what I was saying is telephone poles. We got a crap ton of free wood. And the telephone poles, you gotta space them the area of effect one space apart anyway. So it's better with the big ones because you get more spaces, but we got enough power poles that I think we can go ahead and just do it with these for now. Later we'll set up making the medium poles and what have you, because they do give us some options. They give us a wider area of coverage. What I mean by that is this. That's a small pole. That's a big pole. So they cover one extra square. Now, I don't think we have any of the extremely... The difference between that and the big electric poles is the big electric poles go further between pole. But I think we can get away for now with just these. Now what's going to end up happening is as we put these in, we're going to have to, that's the other thing we're going to have to start thinking about with these lasers. We're not going to put them in at every single spot, and the reason we're not going to do that is because lasers really do kind of draw a lot of power. So when they fire, they really suck the power system down, and it's a big drain, what have you. And we don't have accumulators yet. So we're going to set these up so that they overlap by one, with one space between them. Oops. That way we're guaranteed, since lasers are two spaces, just like the turrets, we're guaranteed that one pole or the other is going to cover our lasers. Create blueprint. There we go. Now we're going to put our power back here and put our radar back down, because we don't want to lose our radar coverage. But we're going to get started on placing our poles for our defenses. And we're going to have some odds and ends places, like right in here, where we're going to have to hand place our poles. That's okay. And then we're going to take these ones out and make sure that they go in the right way. Sat all of them down. No, it didn't. There we go. Alright. But yeah, we don't have accumulators yet. So it's going to be a hell of a drain on our system. But we can at least get our distribution system set up for them. And then we can start worrying about accumulators in. We're not going to worry about putting them along the cliff. We don't need them along the cliff. They can't get through the cliff. Fix that when we get down there. Connected. Way. Yeah. We're definitely going to want to get them up there where these guys are hitting us hard. They have a little better reach than turrets do as well. So things like spitters can't get you as easily. Usually you end up getting them before they get you, kind of thing. So what we're going to do, since we don't have enough electrical infrastructure to support a complete line of these puppies all the way across our walls yet, we're going to space them. Just enough, like we've been doing with overlapping fields of fire. Anyway, we're going to use the overlapping fields of fire on the lasers to space them out some. we will get all of it prepped first. We're almost done. That'll give us a chance to build some more lasers, and then we will take a whole boatload of them up there and we'll start putting them in. But we want to keep turrets on hand as well, because like I say, the lasers will only fire while they have electric, and we don't have enough electric to keep them firing continuously. So if we keep them both up there, then when one's not, the other one can. I mean, that's all stuff that's kind of intuitively obvious to the most casual observer with little or no practical experience. I realize that. But I'm just running my mouth, basically. Come on, put a pole. There we go. We gotta start blowing cliffs up one of these days. Now I could have been smart and set these poles up when we set them up, and set them up the right distances and what have you, but we were kind of in a hurry. We were just trying to get electricity laid. But if you have the time, or you have the blueprints, which it doesn't hurt to make blueprints ahead of time. I could have done it a lot faster with blueprints and bots, but I didn't, and that's life. So now we pay the cost of that. We go back and we redo them. But oh well. It appears that we do not have a loop connection up there. We're going to want to establish a loop connection for reliability issues. Trying to get this done, but I'm also trying to pay attention to how often we're getting hit, because if we really start getting hit a lot and we really start taking damage, we're gonna have to go take care of it. As long as we have the time to do this, we'll do this. Rather bang it out, get it done once. And have to come back and forget about it, and then come back later and realize, oh shit, I didn't do it. Let's get the whole project done and upgraded. One swell foop. Now, the nice thing about the medium poles that they reach one extra square, is that's one extra square back from your fence that you can place your poles. Now, we could keep the biters and the spitters a little further off of us by putting in another set of walls, or by not putting our guns right up against our walls, which is not a bad thing. I just, you know, this is my habit, this is how I do it, and so sue me. And we need one up here somewhere. And I think, no, we got this one section down here, or this, not one section, it's more than one section, but it's just that one length. And that will be done. And then we can make pretty light show. And then we got to start making accumulators. And they're just giant batteries, so that when the lasers and stuff fire, they don't drain the power plant and everything else. They can pull it out of the accumulators and not kill the system. And then eventually, when we have solar power only works during the day, so you need to have batteries at night to run your equipment when the solar's not running, or you need to have other means of making energy. So the accumulators will help us in that regard as well. Oh, we never did finish putting turrets over here, apparently. Seems like it hasn't really been an issue, but that's certainly something good to know. We damn sure got lucky, I would say. But that's okay. We're gonna fix that. Because we'll take some of these turrets that we take from other places. Because we don't have any turrets with us. And we will be putting some turrets down. Oh, probably shouldn't have taken that one up, but oh well. Can't build on shallow water. I know that. There. Right? And we need one to connect those two. There we go. Alright. So we've gone all the way around. We need to put some turrets up there, but we need to have some turrets first to put up there. So we're going to go over here. Actually, we're going to go down here. Nice. Another 60 lasers. We're gonna get ourselves some turret or some lasers. Come on. Yeah, we're starting to get low on coal patch too, so we're gonna have to definitely kind of explore our options. Okay, so it is dark out, but here's, give me a, see if we can't. We'll grab a pole and we'll put it over here. Well, so there's the distance from that a laser can fire. And there's the distance that a turret can fire. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 further. 6 further is further. And you know, that's extra length, right? So where's the overlap on these? Looks like right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So if we put them every 12, right? That should give us enough that we'll be able to hit these guys. So let's see if we can do this. Will that let us see where the next one is? And you know what? Will it let us do upgrades? Yes. Well, so if we do this. No, because that'll do everything. Never mind. I was thinking an upgrade planner would be the way to go, but the upgrade planner is not the way to go. Why won't it let us get rid of it now? Shift right click to destroy. There we go. Okay. So we're just gonna have to eyeball it. Because I don't think it'll let us do this. Will it? No. us just put that down. Why did we not run power lines down there? I do not know. But we are going to do it now. I think because we started from that corner. So when we got back around that far, we thought we'd already done it. That's why. There we go. Alright, there we go. And we're going to put one halfway. Alright guys, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to set these lasers up so that we start getting them in places. Next episode we are going to look at accumulators. We're going to start building accumulators because we're going to need them to power these lasers, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to go around and I'm going to finish setting these lasers all the way around, and we'll go from there, and I will talk at you later. Alright, bye.